Write an equation in point-slope form of the line that passes through the point 1, 6 and has a slope of negative 1/2. Point-slope form is given by y minus y1 equals m times the quantity x minus x1. Substituting 1 for x1, 6 for y1, and negative 1/2 for m, gives y minus 6 equals negative 1/2 times the quantity x minus 1. So the equation is y minus 6 equals negative 1/2 times the quantity x minus 1. Write an equation in slope-intercept form of the line shown. Notice that the line passes through the points negative 2, negative 6, and 4, 6. The slope m of the line is given by m equals the quantity 6 minus negative 6 divided by the quantity 4 minus negative 2, which simplifies to 12 divided by 6, or 2. Next, use the slope and one of the given points to write an equation of the line in point-slope form. Point-slope form is given by y minus y1 equals m times the quantity x minus x1. Use the point 4, 6. Substituting 4 for x1, 6 for y1, and 2 for m gives y minus 6 equals 2 times the quantity x minus 4. Next, use the distributive property. Because 2 times x equals 2x and 2 times negative 4 equals negative 8, y minus 6 equals 2x minus 8. Next, add 6 to each side of the equation to write the equation in slope-intercept form. Because negative 6 plus 6 equals 0 and negative 8 plus 6 equals negative 2, y equals 2x minus 2. So the equation is y equals 2x minus 2. Write a linear function f with the values f of 8 equals negative 1 and f of 6 equals 0. Notice that f of 8 equals negative 1 can be written as the point 8, negative 1, and f of 6 equals 0 can be written as the point 6, 0. First, find the slope of the line that passes through the given points. The slope m is given by m equals the quantity negative 1 minus 0 divided by the quantity 8 minus 6, which simplifies to negative 1 divided by 2, or negative 5/10. Next, use the slope and one of the given points to write an equation of the line in point-slope form. Point-slope form is given by y minus y1 equals m times the quantity x minus x1. Use the point 6, 0. Substituting 6 for x1, 0 for y1, and negative 5/10 for m gives y minus 0 equals negative 5/10 times the quantity x minus 6. Next, use the distributive property. Because negative 5/10 times x is negative 5/10 x, and negative 5/10 times negative 6 is positive 3, The equation simplifies to y equals negative 5/10 x plus 3. So a function is f of x equals negative 5/10 x plus 3. To ride a best-in-town taxi, you pay a start fee and a mileage fee. The table shows the total cost of a taxi ride for different distances. Can the situation be modeled by a linear equation? Explain. If possible, write a linear model that represents the cost as a function of the number of miles. To determine whether the data are linear, find the rate of change for consecutive data pairs in the table. The rate of change from 4 miles to 8 miles is given by the quantity 23 minus 13 divided by the quantity 8 minus 4, which equals 2 5/10. The rate of change between 8 and 10 miles is given by the quantity 28 minus 23 divided by the quantity 10 minus 8, which equals 2 5/10. And the rate of change between 10 and 12 miles is given by the quantity 33 minus 28 divided by the quantity 12 minus 10, which equals 2 5/10. Because the rate of change is constant, the data are linear. Let C be the cost in dollars and let D be the distance in miles. Note that the constant rate of change is the slope. Use the slope, which equals 2 5/10, and a data pair in the table to write an equation that represents the data. Use the point 413. Write an equation that represents the data in point-slope form. Point-slope form is given by C minus C1 equals m times the quantity D minus D1. Substituting 4 for D1, 13 for C1, and 2 5/10 for m, gives C minus 13 equals 2 5/10 times the quantity D minus 4. Next, use the distributive property. Because 2 5/10 times D equals 2 5/10 D, and 2 5/10 times negative 4 equals negative 10, C minus 13 equals 2 5/10 D minus 10. Next, add 13 to each side of the equation to write the equation in slope-intercept form. Because negative 13 plus 13 equals 0 and negative 10 plus 13 equals 3, C equals 2 5/10 D plus 3. Because the cost increases at a constant rate, the situation can be modeled by a linear equation. The linear model is C equals 2 5/10 D plus 3.